them back.
Tears from my eyes.
Man, let's take them back.
Thank you.
Yes, come on, man. Let's give these brothers a standing ovation celebrating the 30-year anniversary of The Shining. 30 years and strong in the game, and they still growing. We got the one and only Smif-N-Wessun is in the building.
Oh, man.
30 years in the game, man. 30 years, man. I had to shock y'all. That was when y'all came on the Wake Up Show in 1999. See, wow.
I got goosebumps, man.
1999, and the thing I left out was that's the time y'all ciphered. We had y'all cipher with Eminem.
Oh, that was when it was. What was going on that weekend?
That was the Lyricist Lounge tour.
No, that might have been the tour, but you was on me and Tech's show.
Right.
There was a lot of rappers in the town at that time.
Yeah, we brought y'all in on the cipher. Y'all was still Cocoa Brothers, I feel like. Yeah, man.
Now we know when we came to your show, we had to come prepared, man.
Yeah,
you caught us out there, man. That was a good one.
That was a good one. I love it, man. Come on,
I
man.
feel like I just accepted an award and forgot my award speech.
You know what? You can give it now, man. What's your award speech? Listen, 30 years in the game. Congratulations for being one of the most solid groups in hip hop. That's your award. What would you like to say?
I would say briefly, if I may, thank you guys. You, because when we came out with the boot camp with Black Moon, Drew High, we would come to Cali. And you would show us love. You and your brother would show us love. It was difficult to get to the radio stations. Everybody wanted to get a ticket.
Right.
And you had to have good stuff, quality stuff, and then, your politic game and your relationships was important. So it's good to be here 30 years later and our relationship is still intact.
Absolutely.
We can come to the table with some solid product and, we can party together.
We can party together, man. It's beautiful. 30 years later, right?
Yeah.
And then we different now. We're evolved men now, and I can look at y'all, man, and I tear up too. Tech and I, we communicate all the time, and I get off our communication and go, damn, man, this is crazy, man. Like,
you feel the energy there.
You feel the energy, man.
What would a tech say to a tech?
That's when you know the love is organic, man. We've grown this. It's only 30 years in the music, so it's another 10 added on since we've been brothers and friends, and it's just really amazing.
It's amazing. Did you ever think hip hop would take it this far?
No.
Come on, man.
I mean, we were still like, we felt, even to this day, we still feel the youthfulness. When our first time going to the West Coast, all we had was the movie Colors. You know what I mean? So what we was looking for.
Yeah.
But then when you hit the Bay Area and you start finding people that's kind of like in Brooklyn, you see people like Zenobia and she got all her sister crew over there, and you partying with them. It's like I feel very comfortable here.
Party time.
So hip hop has been very good to us. It's cruel. It's a cruel, cold world out there, but we have learned some things, and that's what we want to bring and share through Infinity.
That's what's up, man. And that's the name of the new project. It's Infinity, man.
Yes,
when you look, when you think back 30 years ago to the LP, The Shining. Round of applause when I say that. Celebrated the anniversary last month.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then you look in comparison to this album, Infinity, man. I brought this example up recently. We were talking about growing up, becoming a writer, and in grammar school and English class, a teacher used to tell me the same way. If the way to write a proper sentence or tell a proper story is the first paragraph, rather the first sentence in the paragraph would actually be in continuity with the last sentence in the paragraph, right?
Tie it in.
So your first album was The Shining, right? And how is it in continuity with this new album, Infinity?
That's a great setup right there.
Right there. That's 30 years, though.
That's something you can't just jump out and answer that. That's what you got to think of.
Yeah.
But I think The Shining for us, man, we were such kids and babies getting into the game because before us, none of our friends was in the game to come back and report to us what was going on in the industry or who would be at these type of parties. So we knew nothing of that. And I think The Shining was like our sunrise, and Infinity would be making a complete rotation around the sun right now. So it's just like you said, growing up, learning lessons, learning fatherhood, learning friendship, learning relationships. and just being able to still feel this way about something new after 30 years, it's a accomplishment and amazing.
Man, y'all should be proud, man.
Yeah,
Be proud of yourself,
Salute
man.
to Mr. Walt and EUD. Like Mr. Walt conditioned us for the studio. He got us ready for the studio. And being a fly on the wall in the sessions with Black Moon, of course, had us, battle tested for that. Other than that, we brought our street credibility to the booth, and it was accepted by the people. So just being able to walk on these Brooklyn blocks and do that's the big payment for us. But of course, we felt like at some point you lose a little bit of your spirit, your wind, you get knocked out, all of this trauma and drama that goes on in the hip hop. And then when we look at each other, it's like, all right, but we still here.
Yeah.
All right, so how can we manifest that and show our gratitude? Because we not here because it's just us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, praise be the Most High Creator. Yes. And to the queens that support us all the time.
I love that, man. And to the queens.
Definitely.
I love that you said that, man.
That's infinity right there.
That's
baby.
infinity.
That's running
right?
the team.
You know what
Wow.
I mean?
Yeah.
But that's I love that you say that because hip hop rap has gotten such a bad rap.
Rappers out of control.
Yeah, right. When it comes to how we represent women or how we speak about women and what context women are chosen on, spoken about, but you put them on.
If you say it, and it probably become your wisdom, but if you deal with that in that context, if you say rap, and you can expect it coming from the least form, because that's how people are gonna say, hey, let me rap to you, let me chat with you. When you're dealing with something that's so powerful as hip hop, as a culture, like we eat off this, like sustenance off the land, like Johnny Rambo for real. We have shown and proven that we can take something and we can make something from nothing. And once we get a hold of that was the first part of us. That's the first disc, right? That's the first three. That's the first cipher. The other cipher is where we, like how God say, peace to the nation, the gods of earth. When they say build or destroy, right? When you look at the infinity sign, flip to the side, that's the 8. Yep. We skating through life. We going through these obstacles.
Boy bad. Look at them answers. That boy bad.
I've been thinking about it, and when I wake up and I see Tech, and I'm like, wow, what other duos is rocking right now?
Yeah, bro.
Like right now, like that's pushing forward. I see certain duos that's out there that we respect and we always hail up, but some have lost their partners, like in the physical form, and others just dealing with the currents of the industry. And it's like we really have each other, and how can we say thank you to the world, and how can we apologize to those that we heard on the way up? It's nothing personal, but we had to make these moves. Like we was taught a certain way, we was conditioned a certain way in the 90s, so we was just kind of rapping. But we was around some good people, and we had such love and that passion for the game, so we was able to give something. So if you listen to The Shining, we was talking about relationships. We wasn't talking about getting money. We was talking about staying out of trouble, watch the people that's around you, not trying to go out like the best, not trying to go out like the rest to be the best, just to get rut fists off my chest, nothing less. We was talking about being stressed out as adolescents then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then 30 years later, and when you look back at it, what have you learned? We learned that we can get through the fire. We can get through the storm, to rise like the phoenix, because we showing improvement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We lost a lot of people last year, and look at us now. We still strong. We start seeing faces in all of these services. You know what I mean? We lost people that's close to all of us. And so all of us had to mourn. Every last one of us. We tough. Hip hop teaches us to be tough. Teaches us to be brutal. What you said. We always, especially in New York, we're always combative. We're always competitive. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now we can compete in a healthy realm. We don't gotta tear each other down. You know what I mean? We can still battle rap. You know what I mean? Salute to LL Cool J, by the way.
I like this flow.
Still told me, man, you had LL up here. LL was going bonkers on it.
Are you kidding me? Oh,
LL was going bonkers.
LL is the original GOAT.
Yeah,
Speak on that, man. We
original
just had this conversation. I was trying to put in context because a lot of folks weren't there when LL, hit the scene, and the LL was everything to hip hop.
Even his album covers was crazy. A Black Panther with the Dookie Gold cable on.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the feeling of, like, we was just having this conversation about being left out of certain joints, even though those lists may not matter to us. But you get into this because you want to be accepted by your peers. And when being a kid, still in high school, running home to get LL and hear pink cookies in a plastic bag, and you like, damn, Kane, LL, G-Rap, what's happening here? Yeah. But LL is, I think he's definitely a gem that we need to protect.
Yeah,
always.
He's a gold in the Raptors. Like, there's some people beyond your list.
Oh my God,
transcend.
You know what I mean? Like, how you can't marginalize LL to a list.
And that's just like music. I know certain MCs will redo another MC record. I think it's certain joints that should just not be touched.
Which ones? Anybody?
I mean, probably the whole Big albums.
Okay, yeah, okay.
There's a lot of them. There's no one could redo a Public Enemy Chuck D
That's
joint.
true.
That's true.
It's a lot. And for us, I would say like a Soundboy. Those, some of my peoples might say, "Yo, you the reverse on it." I'm like, I ain't gonna curb you as bad as I would, but it's just certain joints you just need to leave and let that rock out.
Let that rock. I'm gonna play one from The Shining right now, and then we're gonna dig into the new album as well.
Please,
Okay,
let's do it.
888-742-3345. Smif-N-Wessun is in the building. Year anniversary of The Shining. Hey,
Yes.
we're celebrating the new release of Infinity.
Happy Infinity Day, everybody out there.
Brilliant album that was put together and by Smif-N-Wessun, and then also our good friend Ninth Wonder and his collective.
Yes, the Soul
Council, right? But when that particular track was recorded, Bucktown, what can you remember about that, man? What the studio session, what y'all?
I think initially, before we got to the studio, we was in
We recorded that in the house, right?
in the crib.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Y'all recorded
We
the
was
song?
cooking in the kitchen, literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because, all right,
What's the
I
difference?
want to say Bucktown was a throwaway beat that we picked up. No, that was Soundboy.
It wasn't the first.
It wasn't the first.
It wasn't the first.
Helter Skelter didn't want the Soundboy single. And they was like, and we was like, oh, send that.
Word?
I think one of the first joints was Let's Get It On, and it was a
And
different
nothing
beat,
moved but the money.
right? And then Nothing More But the Money. We had that one. We couldn't clear. I think Daylight cleared it. I was hating on that too. I'm like, how they do that? Anyway.
Yeah.
But but that was our thing. Our moniker. We had this song that we came out. Open up for Black Moon, and it was just allowed us to do our back and forth, so we was able to develop that. So when we was doing Bucktown, honestly, we know we needed an anthem. We had the back and forth joint that was cool. We had Let's Get It On. We was doing a little bit of that, but we wanted to kind of bust our guns a little bit. And Bucktown, we was channeling Tretch and Onyx.
You hear that, Heather B?
You know what I mean? We was channeling all these people.
Wow. My gosh.
That's why I don't understand about hip hop. Like, people, we use stuff. We're not stealing. It's like we know we paying homage in that regards, but like we know we need to come here with something that people are gonna want to be able to say. We knew the hook was important, and we was blessed to come up with that.
With that,
And Bucktown was like, when I say we was cooking in the kitchen, it was like we was recording demos before, like he said, our big little brothers, Black Moon, was in the studio when we was breaking day. This was sleeping under big grand piano covers in the studio at night, not leaving till 4 in the afternoon the next morning when you got there. So as we're learning, we couldn't get into the big studio yet because it wasn't our shot.
Yeah.
So we would be in the Dugard's kitchen, bless Mama Dugard. Yes. No smoking in my house, and this is freezing winter. The park across the street. Our fingers is like, yo, we gotta. And those was
weed, man.
That was bringing out the character of Smif-N-Wessun.
Was it?
Right.
Wait, how was it outside again?
That's where that came from. Our fingers were so cold rolling the joints.
Nah, but you know when you in the we in the park though, like where the kids play.
Yeah.
They got them wooden things. We trying to stand
Under the monkey
in between
bars,
that for heat, like shoulder to
block the
shoulder.
wind.
Anything to get a little more elevated. Like, goofy.
Yeah, because see, Mr. War, Evil D, their mom's crib, literally right across the street from the park. And if you know, you've been to their crib downstairs, mad records everywhere, the vinyl, the 12, and it was just a crazy environment. And then you go from that, because I think everybody starts out that way. Your man, a DJ or producer, you start out in somebody's house. Everybody didn't have studio money, so even for me, I started out at KRS-One's house, then Kenny Parker's house, making his music, and then you finally get to a D&D, which is where we formed our relationships. There was so many relationships that were formed in D&D Studios. Salute to Premier, because he had a room of his own, and he introduced. We see people coming in and out all the time. and we all formed a relationship. It was a special place,
fact.
you know. It's no longer there, unfortunately, but even that was a place, a proving ground, because you would walk by rooms and hear beats and shit come like, yo, who is spitting to that? So a lot of magic got made. Won't y'all agree? Just being in D&D studio.
D&D was It was a home. It's an iconic place. I actually think Showbiz got it now in the Bronx.
Showbiz.
Yeah, because it was on like 38th Street.
Yeah.
He had a room there. Then Showbiz built his own studio up in the Bronx.
I think is it called Headquarters? No, that's what it was with Primo. And Primo is such a dot connector that he's another one that you have to protect and hold in high regards in our culture and his music, because he's not one that's gonna try to block you from anything. Like you said, he's making these connections and be like, yo, here, this person, blah 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 blah. And D&D was so crazy that it leads into that, because when we went to North Carolina to record this new album, The Infinity, with the Soul Council, it took me right back to D&D.
Really?
So they accepted us with open arms, man. I got
minus the pool table.
Yeah, minus the pool table. And a lot of CeeLo playing. Wasn't no dice playing. But E. Jones is such a dope chef. He'll bring pans of food, and we did. Then we go to Bojangles, get the blueberry biscuits, and once we locked in, it's just like shoes off, time to go to work, man. Another day in the office.
You know, one of the things about you all and your music, because I've been very fortunate to travel a lot because of hip hop. You know, people fly you places. They want to see these people
on
hip hop, kid. Like, they want to see you. They want to touch you. You know what I mean? Like, damn, is this real? So I've been all around the world. Germany, you know, France, you know, the Netherlands, right? Africa, Japan, the Philippines.
Fourth passport you want now?
Oh, man, I don't know tech.
Who's counting anymore?
I don't know tech. You know. There are a few folks that I always hear music when I travel. I went to the Netherlands. I called Heather B. from Amsterdam. Yo, I'm at a club at 2 a.m. and listen to what they playing.
Yeah.
All
now, it happened to us a few times.
Y'all music, you guys are like, when did you discover Europe? Do you recall when y'all?
We was fortunate enough to discover Europe off of the Shining album. The Shining, like you said, people fly you out there to see that. Because you remember, during that time, they was getting the motion and everything probably 3 to 6 months after it dropped on this side. So with technology making it an even playing field, we was out there for we still touring for this album right there.
What does your audience look like? Do they dress like y'all? You know what I mean? Do they?
They try.
Yeah.
I seen a couple of rundown Timberlands. You could have left those in the crib, fam.
Our audience has actually been growing and building with generations. Like the dad or the uncle will have their little son there, who's probably it'd be 12, 14-year-olds in the front stage bopping. And when you see this, you gotta salute that and bring them on stage, and they say a little word, or they might break dance. Just the interaction with it is so crazy. So there's been what we call first timers for the first time seeing us perform, and of course it comes down from the mother, the father, and I think that's how you keep that's how you keep the music alive, keep going for the next 50.
You think about how old were we when we tapped in to hip hop? Like, we probably was around those ages, like from 8 to probably like 11, 15, those areas, right? So when you're performing and like this guy is standing there and the guy next to him is definitely younger, and he gets a chance to come to you, like, it's mind blowing. Like, we never got a chance to go to rock him or Kane.
That's true, bro.
We had to.
Well, Kane did live around the corner from me.
And we still couldn't get to him. Like, I mean,
I had to hang out with Little Daddy Shane.
We were with Shane. Big up to Shane. Yeah. But like, our idols and heroes, we could not get that close to them, let alone comment on something that they think about.
Facts.
So I guess maybe that taught us a little bit of respect, and like when we got there, it was okay. But I don't know, like for now, I know the conversation has to be had between all of us, because for us to have the respect, I think the history lesson is missing.
Yeah.
You know? So and that's why in the beginning I said salute to you guys, because it has to be some type of documentation. Like for us, there was no documentation, and whoever has the files just have the files. Right now that we have the files, I guess we can curate it a little bit differently. And the guys who are making them songs that you was talking about, they know where it came from. Like for us, once we learned that Jack Bruce, like they sampled Jack Bruce, we're like, okay, the music starts to expand for us. We give us a different kind of appreciation for it. So I don't like the growth. It's like doing it all over again, knowing something now, and it's refreshing to be able to have the legs and the strength to do it.
Amen.
And the wisdom you've obtained, right, man? And then y'all look great, man. Give it up for these dudes, man. I know. I see y'all on the rooftops, on the pull-up bars. I know Tech been trying to get me to work out. Look at him. I don't have the endurance yet.
I got it. We got to do the 50 clip in the next break. We're gonna do our 50 clip.
Straight 50
or straight 50? Straight.
Nah, kid.
You got it, Sway.
Give me a 25.
We could do shorties. We could do the shorties.
What's that? Okay, all right, cool. Still, I want to say to you, man, nothing but tremendous respect for both of you.
Thank you.
But you, I might be mistaken, but I love to see you speaking out as much as I've seen as of recently, and just watching you on your IG and some of the things you talk about surrounding mental health and things that are going on in your life. And I want to say congratulations to you, man. You announced your sobriety.
Yes,
You've been over a year sober.
Yes, sir.
Man, salute to you, King. Hey, man, that's motivation. That's inspiration. And believe it or not, a lot of people that listen to you and follow you going through the same, challenges. Yeah. So to be so open and transparent, why now do you feel the need to be that way?
I salute my team. My team stuck with me most part. Cynical, my queen, my partner in crime, PNC. They tolerated me, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a mess, and but I was strong. I was conditioned off of that, and I felt like I could hold it down. And I had to literally, just be honest and take some accountability. Like I was good at a lot of stuff, but I was bad at a lot of other stuff, and that's not what I want to be. That's one first and foremost, and then you start losing things that's important to you, and losing people that's important to you, and you go, all right, what do I really want to do? And that's another step. Like, do you want to live or do you want to tap out right now? You know what I mean? And again, like for me, the push was, my partner Cynical. She's very important to me. We've been around for a long time. We have a company together. She's watching my kids grow, and just watching her like sacrifice a lot of things for me, and it's like, what can I give to her? If I'm not willing to give up this vice, then what is my love? What am I dedicated to? Like, that's basically killing yourself.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that boy bad.
Salute to my man Kenny Dogs too, because he said, yo, son, I hate to see you do this to yourself.
Wow.
He's like, you one of the smartest people I know, and you're doing this to yourself. So I won't even go to the trauma of all the people, like my boy being in the hospital, the other one being in a car crash. Like, I had to make a decision for me, and I didn't want to like act like it was some rap thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing this thing, do it with me. Like, if you don't do it yourself, then it's probably gonna fall through the cracks. It needed to be done.
How you feel?
I feel wonderful.
Man, congratulations,
Amazing.
brother.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. You had a grandchild?
I had a grandchild, yes. Big up to my son.
Yeah. Man, come on.
Masad Jabriel.
Come on.
You know what I mean? My second son had a beautiful daughter named Abrielle. Yeah, man. It's like certain things you don't want to. I be conflicted with sharing on the gram sometimes, because it's like, sometimes they take these things for granted. Like, I just be wanting to show like the vulnerability of us. Like, we are artists, but we also humans, and we walk the same path that you guys walk when you're trying to do certain things. And don't ever come to us thinking that we
Perfect.
And artists, man. Artists, people who create for a living to bring some type of happiness to enjoy to homes.
Yeah,
right?
man.
We should get a special place somewhere. Like, you should just part the water for me. Type. Like, when I come into Target, like, just move. Let me just, like, I go to all of, that's my therapy. I go to all of them. Stop and Shop, Seatown, Wegmans. I love to go through the aisles.
Wegmans, yes.
It gives me peace to walk through the aisles and just see stuff.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
See stuff.
Organized.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is okay, cool. You know, I apply that in life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try that shit. Walmart therapy. Walmart therapy. No, not Walmart. Not Walmart. No,
Wegmans.
Okay.
Wegmans is
Who can I go to?
Wegmans.
Costco. Costco therapy.
Costco
therapy.
Yeah, all right. Okay. No. All right. Cool. Mike Muse, you want to ask a question real quick?
Yeah. First, I want to say, Smif-N-Wessun, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
You talk about the joy you brought into homes. I literally think about Bucktown and where I was at, music emotions. And Kappas, we used to always have our after parties at the Kappa house. And we used to love playing Bucktown. And so the thought 30 years later, I'm be able to ask you guys a question on Sway in the Morning is very mind-blowing to me. It's
That's crazy,
very
man.
mind-blowing for me right now. So thank you for all the joy you brought to us into my life in the whole nine. But I kind of have a question. Speaking of Kappas, I kind of have a question about Brotherhood. It's rare, as you guys have been alluding to, that a duo or a group has been around for over 30 years and still together. And you can tell this brotherhood is real.
Yes.
And so I'm just wondering, what is the secret sauce to how your brotherhood has been able to maintain through this ups and downs?
Wait, why are they pointing at themselves over there? The ladies are pointing at you.
Say that, right?
The ladies are pointing at them like, hey, I can answer that.
That's the beat. They sign our checks.
They're like, hey, I got it.
Well, for me personally, it's been finding something that's greater than us for the Most High. I've been Muslim for the past longer than 10 years now, so it's finding a higher purpose, staying focused, learning your children and your partners and your life partners relationship. Knowing sometimes it's cool not to just say something just to get a response, you know, and just be a man and to have a partner like this. You hear his wisdom, and he's seen something in me that I didn't even know I had. So if it wasn't for him and our team, it would be fucked up. I mean, we'd be messed up.
Yeah. I think, you know, I give credit to my Lightner, Ruler, and all the lessons we learned from watching all the dope fiends around the way. Like, and the trauma that I experienced in my household. Like, what brought my mother and father together, what took them apart. Like, how come hip-hop doesn't have that type of foundation when we know for a fact that it's man, woman, and child here? Like, we could talk about like the importance of men and this bravado. We could do that all the time, but we cannot remiss the importance of the female. Like, how do we present that? Like, we had such diversity in hip hop. Like, we had that. So we just got to remember that exists, and and by us using that, we say, okay, what do we have at home? We have our women at home. Like, a lot of times we forget, we in the mix, we out at the clubs, we doing all of this. Next thing you know, we messing with some clown. You know what I mean? We get ourselves down that rabbit hole, and then we forget what the foundation was. So the foundation is what keeps us grounded.
Good family structure.
And it's not without its hiccups, of course.
And it's crazy. Both of our mother's name is Barbara.
Oh, wow.
The signs is blatant.
Yeah.
Signs is blatant. But salute to the Queens, salute to Senegal, and Queens get the money because they are two forgiving, powerful, strong women. They work hard, and they probably believe in us more than we believe in ourselves on some days.
Wow.
You know
She
what I'm
put
saying?
up with a lot of things, man.
And big up to Zenobia too, because when you put women together and they start cooking, they start getting things together, they like unstoppable.
Yeah.
So we just kind of go like, where do we stand? You know, and try to do the best we can.
Here.
Support.
That's pretty what y'all. You sing it to the choir still. You say it seems like
Sometimes you just don't say nothing.
I don't
right?
say nothing. You listen to the show. Sometimes they get in the zone.
Man.
I just fall back, bro.
Man.
I fall back, bro.
And they play dirty. They hit
Oh,
low.
man.
They
That's
say
the
stuff
part.
that they know is going to break you.
Yeah, that's all they got for you is the stuff that's gonna break you. The
That's the big
miscellany.
part, though. That's the big part because that'll help us get to where we trying to go, right?
Yeah.
You get knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
There you go.
Right? You don't get to understand without dealing with the wisdom, and it's the year of the wisdom power. So we're gonna see a lot of females in the forefront. They was there the whole time, and they're gonna be. It's even though the big queen didn't win, the queens is winning, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see a lot of that.
There you
It's
go.
crazy, not to cut your wisdom, but when we did the 30th anniversary at the Monarch in Brooklyn, like, after the show, all our peoples was coming up to like, yo, man, your girl wouldn't let me in the back room. I couldn't get back. They was on it. I was like, yo, I didn't even have my phone, so what you want? Like, yo, man, they got to remember me, you know. I was like, hey,
Yeah, we had to. I'm glad you touched on that too, because it's important that we remember that what we do is a job, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, if we can have every party for free, yeah, Smif-N-Wessun will have to have a lot of, you know, a lot of whatever we need, whatever that stuff is. Because what is money now? What is it, like coins? What is it?
Bitcoin or
Yeah. We would need a lot of something,
yeah.
right? Overhead for something. But other than that, we're providing a service. You know what I mean? Which we love to do. So I guess I think I could say the people that came to that 30th anniversary appreciated paying their money for that. If you want something of value, you do not mind spending that dollar.
At all.
You know what I mean? So hip hop shows us that we can find something of value in ourselves, something that we create. It's a little bit tricky because sometimes when you're dealing with black business, I hate to say it like that, black business is like, is this valid?
Yeah.
Right? How do I fact check this thing? And we conditioned off that.
Right.
So it's so many different ways we got to work on our communication. But what better place to be in other than a platform like hip hop, which is all about communication.
There
right?
you go, man. Come on,
man.
Stem. Come
And
on,
it opened doors, all types of doors, windows, everything.
I almost moved to Paris.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
Paris is a movable place. It's
you
a
know what I'm
place,
saying? When you
like
first touch those lands, like this ain't like the television. This ain't like
man.
this is real. I can.
And
it's-
you'd be surprised that the artist is over there already. What?
Already,
Tash is over there.
right?
Alcohol is
Yeah.
over there. J. Rue moves through Germany like he was born over there.
Yeah,
And
J. Rule's been on
Oh,
tour
my
for
God.
about 30 years. I don't.
One
Self-sufficient.
week he's a photographer. One week he's a promoter, and then he's like performing. He's like
living a beautiful life.
That's that New
it's-
York
it's-
City
yeah.
mentality. Like
Yeah.
we watch hip hop grow. The hip hop culture taught us those things. Like it ain't teach us to be a rapper. Everybody knew they couldn't rap. There was some cats that was DJs. Like the DJs are disappearing. Salute to the DJs that's still clinging on to them.
There you go. We got
them
J.
club
Period.
bitches,
We
man.
got DB right here.
Yeah.
J. Period is a scientist. Like you take the
J. Perry
DJ
is a
and
Jedi.
to now curating music. That's what they do on the dance floor, right? So respect to the DJs, respect to the producers. Evil D, Mr. Wall, you already know.
Hey, man, Smif-N-Wessun is here, man. Hey, we got Ferg Dole on the line from Philly, man. Ferg Dole, what up, man? How you doing? Ferg Dole, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, talk to him, man.
Salon.
Yo, The Shining was biblical to me, man.
Oh, man.
We
Oh, man.
love you in Philly, yo.
Thank you, fam.
I remember so much different hip hop coming out in '95, and The Shining was what stood out to me more than everything.
Oh,
Like I remember motherfuckers going to court and shit, and we would listen to songs from Smif-N-Wessun and be like inspired to hold on, or you know what I mean, keep it moving.
Thank you.
Before I go to bed, I take an L to the head
Yeah,
type stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a lot of flowers. We love you in Philly.
Oh man, salute.
Wow, man.
Salute to the Philadelphia
Salute.
Eagles, Super Bowl champions.
Hey,
Word.
Ferg Dole, they got the new album, Infinity. It's out now. Wait till you hear this one. Call back and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Okay?
No doubt. It's a pleasure to be able to say thank you to you.
It's a pleasure
Thank
to
you.
be able to say thank you to you. See, that's what this
Boomerang.
symbiotic relationship is about. It's a give and give relationship, man. We want you to walk away with something of value.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So
I'm
respect
sitting
to you.
here listening to y'all talk, and it's still so inspiring to
Yes.
my mind
Give
and my
thanks.
soul.
Give thanks.
Oh man,
Wow.
appreciate it.
Bless you, man. Happy Infinity Day
Word.
to you, man.
Man, you're a super citizen, brother.
Word.
Okay?
Swing the morning.
Man, Ferg Dole with the interesting name.
Speaking of super citizen, I want to give a strong big up shout out to the Senator Jessica Ramos.
Oh yeah.
She's out there doing a lot of the good work. She's looking for bigger and brighter pastures right now, so we're gonna support her and hopefully she can change the game. So I'm talking about the wisdom power. You know what I
The
mean?
wisdom power.
Yeah, salute to Senator Jessica
That got to
Ramos.
be a movement, the wisdom
That's a
power.
movement.
I mean, it
yeah.
is.
Sounds like some 19 key shit, actually.
Hey, he
Yes,
probably tapped into it, but you know how he is,
Yeah.
right?
Higher level. Come on.
Vibe higher. That's
Come
what
on.
we say.
That's
Y'all know,
what- that's
y'all
what's
know
gonna
where
get
you're
us
from, right?
Yeah. Hold up.
19 Keys.
Brooklyn.
West Coast. What's the West Coast, Brooklyn?
I thought he was in Jersey.
The West Coast,
The West
Brooklyn.
Coast.
I thought it was Jersey.
It's the West Coast, Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Salute to you too about that move to the West Coast, man. I think that's big. What we were just talking about there.
Well, you just made the official announcement. Give it up for that.
Oh man.
The cat's out.
Yeah, but talk about it, man.
I mean, like he said, for a place, for a home for us artists that don't get what you think or what you call light or recognition, you make it a comfortable setting place for those artists to come in and express, get their joints up, hear their music played to people that's out there.
Yeah.
And what you were saying, eating instead of competing against each other. I think that's the first step of how we move community back up and get us in our higher ranks. They can't take our name.
They can't take our name.
We got
right?
that pen, we got to write our story or they will totally erase us.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Or create some allegory that had nothing to do with us.
See what I'm saying? You messed around and let us see in the book. Mm-hmm. Like the book to this game is different than ours. Like we work where intellectual property lives. Mm-hmm. Like they know how to do the Ray Kroc, right? They got buy the land and what we need, they can give us that. Mm-hmm. But we can always create intellectual property. Now we have to learn the inside edition where we can learn how to keep it. You know what I mean? And when we pass it on, that's what we talk about legacy, Mike Tyson. That's what we mean when we say
legacy, man. Yeah, we will be doing the show. Part of the show will be based in Los Angeles. So the morning show will be in L.A.
Okay.
And it will be here in New York as well. It's the part that folks don't know. Yeah. It's going to be bi-coastal. So we're going to have the L.A. offices open, and Tracy will be here with the rest of the crew in New York, running the New York office. So we're going to have guests on both sides now. But the mission is to go to L.A. Ain't no competition. I'm not going to compete. My only competition.
Have no competition.
Yeah,
bro.
Man in the mirror.
Yeah, man.
It was a time where DJs broke records. Mm-hmm. I think they don't do that anymore. Yeah. So it's like, all right, you just got a box size like being in an elevator. It's corners. Yeah. Whoever's in that corner, you got a corner. Who gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Y'all gotta secure yourselves. So you tear down the walls and we in the park with it. So whatever you give us, we're going to have these platforms and these functions. We not only in the buildings, the Sirius radios, we outside.
We outside, right?
So 10 toes, baby.
Man, LA, we coming. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. A couple things. I got some people online, but there's a song, that I lost my father years ago, right? And it had been the hardest thing to talk about, working on radio, even when it happened. It was something I never thought I would talk about, right? But, what this is all about is being honest, transparent, and who you are.
Absolutely.
At any given moment. And in this song, Church, Tech, you talk about losing your father, right? Right after your birthday?
Right after my, it was a tormentuous time.
Yeah.
I lost my bestie, which is my lady's daughter, Tiana Williams, to sickle cell.
Wow.
So that's another reason the name of the album is called Infinity, because they would have a saying, I love you from infinity and beyond. So we lost her on February 22.
Wow.
So that was a rare occasion that haven't happened in however many years and won't ever happen again. You see that. And my pops came right after that. My brother came right after my pops on my birthday. We had a show in VA. I got the call for that.
Literally on stage. Like, that was crazy.
My other brother, I lost to COVID, and then my eldest sister also. So it was, like you said, when you don't have time to grieve and to get through it, for me, it was burying myself into the work, into the music. So thank you for recognizing that. I hope the point got across to a lot of people that's out there. It's just like us as even black men, we don't speak about it.
Nah, we don't.
We don't have nobody that we can call or say, oh, that's my man, because you worried about where he gonna go tell your business to the next person. And then he gonna look at you crazy like, yo, this nigga bugged out. It's like, so just really touching on it is what really helped me get through it. And like people say, it gets easier, man, but it really, bro. I'm about to tear up now, because I seen my pops develop dementia. Like, I was one of the first in the family to call it out. And when you see somebody that's your idol, that's this person that's so strong, you look up to, I had to literally carry him one time. And it was just, shit broke my heart. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you sharing it, because like you said, and here's the other thing, a lot of us don't even have the fortunacy to have our fathers even in our lives, right? And so to hear you talk about this is rare but necessary.
It's definitely necessary.
Right? Let's play Church.
Please do.
Okay? And we're going to come back with Smif-N-Wessun. Come on.
Church.
Church off the new album Infinity by the legendary Smif-N-Wessun. Come on, man. They are here, man. We got a couple of people on the line. Let's take them to Nebraska. Angel had a question. Has something to say. Angel, go ahead.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm crying right now. This is amazing. That song is great.
Thank you.
Can relate. I lost my father on the week after my birthday. So I feel for you guys. I just want to say congratulations. And
thank you so much.
I wanted to say thank you because you guys read my poem yesterday. I tried to call. I literally woke up right after you guys read it on air.
Congratulations to you.
That was your poem?
The one about history?
With the wind.
The memory.
Yeah, the memory. Yeah.
Wow, you're incredible, Angel.
Yeah. When we were doing reading our letters from swayinthemorninglove@gmail.com. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
One day I decided to sleep in. As soon as I woke up, I was like, I'm going to get the radio on. And as soon as I got on, you guys had just read it. So.
Wow.
That's the sign.
God's timing.
That's how you deal with that. That's how you deal with that downtime. You do something that'll bring you up. Something you're good at.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, Angel, kiss that baby for me in the background, and thank you for writing in. Both of y'all are citizens, man.
Let's wait about it.
Okay, let's take them to Phoenix, Arizona. Marcus on the line. Go ahead, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, Smif-N-Wessun, big go. I've been riding with you guys since The Shining. Boot Camp, Clip, Duck Down. You know what I'm saying? I want to congratulate you on that year's sobriety. I just hit 18 months on Tuesday.
Yes.
I work in recovery.
That deserves an applause.
Nice.
Thank you.
Respect.
And I can feel you with the father thing. I have a father who has Alzheimer's, and it's just it's tough. It's rough watching him. He was so wise to not even recognize anything nowadays. And so my heart goes out to you. Right. And keep pushing one day at a time, brother.
Yes,
one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Stay with that spirituality. Stay with that program. Boomerang, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, I've been a diehard fan, and I'm glad y'all are still going. Congratulations on the new album. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Much love.
Appreciate you, brother.
Marcus, appreciate you, man. You're a super citizen, man.
Sweet in the morning.
Let's take it to BK, Brooklyn, New York. We got with a name like Mickey Bundles. He must be from...
That's the homie.
Mick Bundles. That's the guy.
What's good? That's
Mick, what up, Mick? Mick, what up, Mick?
What up, my guys? Salute.
What's good, fam? What's good,
Salute.
What up, brother?
I'm proud of y'all, man.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you still. Tech, man. We go back 30 years, high school.
Facts.
But still, I'm proud of you, man, for your journey, bro.
Thank you.
And I'm just proud of everything y'all do. I always come out and support y'all, man. Y'all the motivation. Y'all set the bar. And still, we got Roy Fresh went through his thing.
Yeah.
And when you got up there at the show and said what you said, that shit put a spark in me, bro. I went and got that full physical. I hit the gym. I eat better. I don't drink like I used to.
Mashallah, there you go.
I appreciate y'all, man. It's always a jewel in hip-hop, and y'all always giving out the jewels, man. Sometimes I give away the source a little too much, but that's what I'm supposed to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Love is the Brooklyn way.
I'm proud of y'all, man.
Yo, appreciate
y'all keeping
you.
this thing going, and y'all showing at our age, we still get fly, we still can rhyme, we still look good, we still spitting, and we about family, man. Boot camp is family, man.
Yes, man, we still doing it all. Mick Bundles, man. You a super citizen, man. Come on, man.
See you tonight.
Yeah, y'all do my thing. I'll do my thing. I'm inspired by them, man.
You get busy. That's a
fact. What's happening tonight?
We rocking out of the night, the Fly private social.
It's a back-to-back listening
DeKalb, right? DeKalb Avenue, right?
Yes,
Factual.
sir. Yes, sir.
We having an infinity dinner. That don't mean free food.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought, man, I got excited.
It's some
I thought it was like food forever.
Though, right? It's infused food.
It just make you feel good.
Okay.
For a long time.
Oh, man, they banana pudding.
Is that open to the public?
That is open to the public.
It is free $99 to enter. Just come in and vibe up.
Where's it
at?
at?
It's over for free ride. The free ride is over.
Nah, well, you just gotta bring good energy because we can see it at the door.
But where is it located?
It's in Brooklyn on DeKalb and Vanderbilt.
And what's the name of the place?
Fly Private Social.
It's 240 DeKalb.
240 DeKalb.
Yo, if y'all in the tri-state, come join them, man.
In the heart of Clinton Hills, Brooklyn.
Bring good energy. Mick Bundles, have a great day, man.
Yo, love, King.
You too, Sway.
Come on, man.
Peace.
Salute, family.
Yo.
And we're gonna have some special treats if you're there in the flesh tonight you might could get some of the merch that we have on deck.
Limited bundle package.
Very limited, but that's first come, first serve. So.
There you go. Hey, man, when we, first of all, love you, brothers.
Love you, too.
I got to say that live on air. Look you in your eye and tell you I love you still. Okay, Tech, I love you, brother. You already know. We started this thing with a cipher from 1999 as we celebrate this 30-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Skinny,
it's 2025, man. Rub that record, DB. Man. Come on, man. Let's do it, man. Drop a beat on it. Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas. You know what this is, Tech. You know what this is still. Smif-N-Wessun.
The old
Coco
head.
Brothers. Duck down.
Let's see what the old head got.
Bucktown. Brooklyn, stand up.
Come on.
Let's see what the old head got. What he got?
Ah, man.
Talk to him.
The timeless head.
Timeless head. Listen. Yeah. Behold those who sow seeds of deception. We hold chrome because we need all modes of protection. Your info, disposed foes closing on your section. Exposed clones that pose as bros. What's the connection? What's the relation? 6 degrees of separation. He been on vacation, came home on probation. Guilt by association. Nigga just got complacent. Running in place, repeating mistakes. Stuck at the precinct. Fucking all dregs of society. Different varieties. Suffering privately. A diary of a dying breed. Post-traumatic, the most dramatic. Most the addicts talk erratic. Whole a toast sporadic. Old folks in panic, kids act like their own parents. Granny illegal guardian, mommy and daddy vanish. Like magic, life flashes, sometimes tragic. Well, life matters when all the masses are all massacred. He shot son died, he got locked up. His life done, baby mama was just knocked up. Son popped up, doing the same shit Pop does. Forgot love, father wasn't there, but the plot was.
Say it again, man.
I said, what the old head got? Your favorite rapper became a star, loved by the people. Your favorite rapper just got robbed by his people. Your favorite rapper ain't just a rapper, he rep that G code. For real rappers get clapped with that Rico. Get fouled in this game, yo, Sway, ain't no free throws. We not equal, all you can see is an angry Negro. Branded by the label, granted I signed my name on the line. No A's to blame with my rhymes or my behavior. Hate it, cause I be dropping a dime or making statements. Do the crime, then I'm gonna do the time that they gave me. Only grimy niggas rotting on old ladies and babies. Like getting bit from a dog you raised and dying from rabies. It's like crazy, dark days, the light hazy. I light haze in a parked car reciting Jay-Z. It's a hard knock life, we all got gripes. We all uptight, we all got pipes, staying your rights. Freedom of life, freedom of death, freedom of speech, freedom of choice. I'm just trying to be me. Free to revoke. Nope, not talking TV, but we woke. I hope that all of y'all can see what I see. Let's go. Go ahead.
Wrestling.
Yo.
We got a god up in here.
Guardians.
We got a god hyena up in here. Come on.
Sean Price told me to rap.
For life.
Sean Price.
Man, that shit got
Love
me
you, Sean.
sweating.
Yeah, you all right, Techie? Yo, still saw LL come up here and said, man.
I said yes.
I keep telling him his pen is dangerous.
Yo,
man.
that was crazy.
It's
That was also one of my beats, by the way. So I just
That
wanted
was your
to.
beat,
I always save something special for certain MCs, and it was just like, yo, I've been a fan for a long time, and I wanted to have something ready for y'all in case y'all was ready to spit.
That's big.
I appreciate that.
That's big.
Yo, can they have that beat?
Yo.
Yo, of course you can. Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay,
always
We'll make
work
that
and we always ain't a
exclusive for you.
police.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you
Yo,
for that.
still,
Thank you
that
for
was
that, Sway.
man, that was amazing, bro.
Oh, my
I mean
gosh.
Tech. I'm calling you Sway.
No,
What
I
am
am
doing?
Sway. Yo, Tech, the other one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tech.
Yeah, you're getting confused. That's your Tech. I got a Tech.
Tech
We
is
both
Sway.
got a Tech.
We from the same tribe. Man.
Yes, yeah, yo, still, that was fucking amazing, bro.
I know I can't come up here. I know how you do, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I know Heather B. I know, she be quiet, but she be like, yeah, what they got? What's real?
Yo, but you know that's hey, and I
Heather
got
B is a beast. See, don't sleep.
Legend also.
We tiptoeing around Heather B.
Come on, and I got a couple of faces I hit you with. I hit you with the approval face, and I hit you with the smile. But you don't know
The
if
uncle eye.
the uncle eye. You know what I mean? Because you know what? I got this thing now. I don't want to. You know, when we came up. Dudes will come on a wake-up show and they'll do a verse, and I'll be like, yo, okay, all right, you warmed up. Is that the best you got?
Yeah, you did that to us a few times.
I did.
It was tough.
You be like, all right, boot camp. What else you got?
tough.
Like, oh
Right.
snap.
Yeah.
Drew High be like, yo, y'all know y'all need at least 2 or 3.
You need 2 or 3.
Like, all right.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. He was in the car going. I'm like,
Nah, that was ill as
I'm still
fuck.
tipsy
Yo.
from last night.
Come on, man. Smif-N-Wessun, y'all. Give it up,
Love this
man.
game,
It's
man.
a beautiful
Thank you.
thing. Congratulations.
Boom, boom,
The new
boom.
album is Infinity. The 30th
Yes.
Out
anniversary
right
is
now.
The Shining, man. Congratulations to y'all.
Thank you.
Love y'all. Have a beautiful night tonight. Hey,
Love
man, you
y'all.
wanna
Happy
say something,
Infinity
Smoke?
Day.
No, it's just beautiful to see y'all here. I think one
Thank
of you
you,
guys
Queen.
mentioned it earlier. It's not many groups left
Yeah.
that we, that it's MOP. They still rocking and doing their thing. It's the Locks,
Salute.
but it's not many, and so it's beautiful to see y'all. Like I say that to MOP every time I see. Those are my brothers. The Locks, those are my brothers.
Dog
You know?
pound back at it.
But y'all are my brothers. I'm just saying, people sway for me, who I have relationships with that we built in the studio. Just everybody, we like Still mentioned, we all trying to get there. You know what I mean? And it's a different. We had our backpacks, we had our black and white notebooks, we had our Timbs. We was just doing our thing. So I love it, and I love to see y'all. So
We love you. Come on.
I'm in y'all corner. Just know
There
that
you
too.
go. All right, there you go, man.
Wisdom, power, strength for the wisdom.
there
We
you
got
go.
the strength for the wisdom, so God can show His light. You know what I mean? So when we come from that earth, we here to run through the land. So what we doing right now for these youngers out here, we knocking down all these trees. So if it look easy, that's because we did that work. We did that work prior. So now we see all this construction. That's what we dealing with right now. For us, infinity means building, moving forward. What can we do with this hip hop thing that we created? Thank
I
you.
love it, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. We gonna. On that note. Salute to my team: Mike Muse, Tracy G, Kaya,
Salute to
Lonnie
the fam.
Light, Torch, DB, and the billionaire, the one and only Heather B. Salute to the queens in the corner.
Word up. Queens get the money. Cynical, Zenobia,
All right.
Duck Down Family, Drew High, James. I know they on listening. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the people that's listening right now worldwide.
Absolutely. And y'all rock out to this Infinity Project all weekend long.
Please,
the Soul Council and Ninth Wonder, y'all did that. All right.
Put a little soul in your life.
Okay, make sure you go to Sway's Universe. You'll be able to see. This was live today on Sirius XM. You can go to the SXM app and play it back when you want to hear it. Drew over here is going to finish producing the video. We'll have that up in a day or two. You can watch it for yourselves. Thank you for rocking with us this week to all the citizens. And remember, stay on the right side of positivity. And until Monday, we have nothing left to say.